the IFBB Mr Big Evolution Pro that took place in Portugal. Today, the prejudging is let out. I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution. Dave Palumbo here with an RX Muscle news update. The IFBB Mr Big Evolution Pro that took place in Portugal. Today, the prejudging is let out. Three-man race as we anticipated. Nathan Deasha, William Bonac, Emir Omeragic, who's been storming lately and getting better and better from show to show. These guys are going for an Olympia qualification here. This is a big one. Nathan missed. Bonac missed, Emir missed the last couple times out. They've been very close, kind of nipping at the heels of the winners, and they came back here, and I'm sure we'll see them again if they don't qualify at this show, because there's a lot of European competitions taking place over the next couple of weeks. And I feel that Bonac came in here at his absolute best. He's better than he was the last time we saw him out. He's tighter. His glutes and hamstrings from behind are ridiculous. I don't think that Bonac could be any better here. Is he a little smaller than he has been in the past when he was, at the peak of his powers, placing second at the Olympia? Yeah, a little bit. He's a little downsized, but I think the look he has here is incredible. I think he's just cartoonish looking. I don't really think he has any weaknesses in his body. I like him for the win here. However, Nathan Deasha, who I'm friends with and who we've seen grow and prosper over the last couple of years. He's gone through a bunch of setbacks as well. This might be his best we've seen. He seems like his physique is perfectly peaked in terms of conditioning. He has fullness. His body is flowing much better than it did the last time we saw him out. His posing is better here. It's going to be a rough battle between those two. I know that I guess positions that Steve Weinberger had these guys in on stage have changed throughout prejudging. Initially, I saw a lot of Bonac being in the middle. Toward the end, it looked like it was Nathan in the middle. It's probably very close after prejudging. I would say it might be a one-point decision at this point, because I just don't think these judges can really differentiate between these two guys. Is Nathan bigger? Yes. Does he have a bigger structure than Bonac? Yes. Does he have more wow factor than Bonac? No. I think Bonac's got more wow. Better conditioning, better muscle separation. But Nathan is just like, he is a genetic freak, of freaks. He's got great size and flow to his body. And, I think these judges are having a problem differentiating between these two guys. I think Emir is a solid third here. And once again, Emir might have the best conditioning of anyone on stage. He always does. And he seems like he's been improving from show to show. Better fullness. Looks like he might even be adding some size. I know that sounds crazy because he's been dieting nonstop, but this guy, according to Chris Aceto, who works with him, he's got to be eating an enormous amount of food. So when you have that kind of metabolism where you can eat a lot of food and you're not restricting, a lot of times you will grow, especially when you're young, during the prep. And I think that's what's happening. He's improving from show to show, and he's getting bigger, and he's looking better on stage. Will it be enough to get him to the Olympia? Possibly. There's a lot of shows this year still to go. And from what I understand, from what Chris tells me, Emir's going to hit them all. So as long as he doesn't burn out, and he's young enough, I think that he won't, we might see him in the winner's circle. And he's not going to be in the winner's circle here in Portugal. It's going to be a battle between, I think, Nathan and Bonac. And like I said, from the video I'm watching, I kind of like Bonac a little better than Nathan, but I think that Nathan's size might push him over the edge and get him that Olympia berth. This just in, right after I did the prejudging wrap-up, they went right to the finals, and as I kind of suspected, Nathan Deasha wins the IFBB Big Man Evolution Portugal Pro. He's going to the Olympia again. I hope to God he makes it to the Olympia and gets his visa. This guy has been through more turmoil over the last couple of years. He's had more trouble getting to that Olympia. A nicer guy there isn't out there. All my best, Nathan Deasha, on the big, huge win. I know it had to be close between Bonac and Nathan, but tonight is Nathan Deasha's night. We will do a full wrap-up on Heavy Muscle Radio with Chris Aceto a little later today. I know Bonac's going to be hurting, but I'm sure we're going to see him at the next show, and I'm sure we're going to see William Bonac on the Olympia stage. It was a close battle here, and these judges must have been pulling their hair out trying to figure out who was going to win. And you know what? At the end of the day, it is a bodybuilding show. Nathan was bigger, his structure's bigger, his conditioning was great. It was a well-earned victory. Bonac is going to have to live to fight another day. He's done it before. He'll probably come back even better. And don't count Bonac out at that Olympia. He is a dangerous guy. He has got some freaky muscle. He's going to match up really well with guys like Hadi Chopin and Derek Lunsford because he's the same height. And we will see Bonac on that stage. But tonight is the night of Nathan Deasha. Congratulations on the big win. Dave Palumbo with an RX Muscle News Update.